The Steal is brought to you in part by the following sponsors: Teal Realty, your hometown real estate team, and by Sage Consulting and Wealth Management, financial intelligence for living your life, and Bollinger Insurance Agency, serving the Lehigh Valley for over 50 years.
On this week's episode of The Steal, I'm with the Secret System Band for a little sit-down chat, but I also have a little surprise in store for these guys as well. Fulmer travels up to Shawnee Mountain to check out the Timber Festival, where he literally almost loses his head over the whole situation. And Wolfie is on a quest to eat the hottest wings at the annual Shawnee Mountain Wing-Off. Will he succeed, or will he go through an all-system shutdown? Tune in and find out on this week's episode of The Steal. What's up, Steel Nation? I'm Nick Kessler. Along with this guy, my buddy, Brian Fulmer. And of course, let's not forget Wolfie. Together, we're on a journey exploring everything that has to do with music and food. It takes us all over the place, and we never know what we're going to run into next. But hey, this is what we're about, and this is what The Steal is all about.
3, 2, 1.
Hey Steel Nation, I'm so excited about my segment this week because it has to do with us, The Steal, helping out a great bunch of musicians. I can't explain too much more about it, so let's begin this happy story right now.
We're here with Rich from the Secret System. Rich, how you doing, brother?
Excellent. How are you, man?
And speaking about brothers, we're at Brothers Music.
Brothers Music Shop.
All right, you know what? Before we get into your band, the Secret System, what are we doing here? This is your business. Who are you with?
Right
What's going on
Well,
here?
I'm the co-owner of Brothers Music Shop. We've got Dave Strunk. He's doing some crowning and dressing of some frets over there on a nice vintage Martin guitar. We specialize in restoration.
What you're telling me, I would say the best categorize this is it's like the area's best kept secret. Like you said, you don't just work on them, you guys restore them.
That's right.
I mean, you get them in pretty bad condition, correct?
Yeah, sometimes very bad, you bet, yeah.
And by the time you're done, it's like you don't even know they've been in this shop and repaired.
That's right, yeah.
And we're not talking like refinishing guitars, we're talking actual restoration where the value was upheld.
That's right.
And not devalued.
That's right.
Man, that's absolutely incredible, Steel Nation. I'm telling you, if you got a musical instrument, and not just guitars, I mean, we were talking to Dave earlier, he said he had some upright basses in here.
Ukuleles, mandolins.
Anything with strings.
You bet, stringed instrument repair.
All right, there you go, Steel Nation. A to Z on stringed instruments. Brothers Music is your one-stop shop.
You bet.
I think we got to go check the Secret System out. And we're going to roll down the Mezzaluna. You know, I guess I can get there. And you know what? I'm going to promise you that I'm going to be there.
You promise, Nick?
I absolutely promise. Hey, Steel Nation, here we are. As promised, we're with the Secret System. But I got to tell you guys, just got to meet some of you guys. I know we got Davey Baby over here on lead guitar, yeah? Rich, Scotty, Leo, the Poopster as we call him.
That's right.
Hey guys, you just finished your set here at Mezzaluna. It's all original music. I'm catching maybe 25 minutes of the show. What can you tell me about the Secret System on your music? What are you influenced by? Am I right or am I wrong?
Geezer Butler was
legend.
something that my brother turned me on to. I have a brother who's 3 years older than me, and he got the vinyl records out, you know, when I was 9 and 10 years old, and Black Sabbath was something that he was listening to. John Entwistle, The Who, and, you know, all of those good classics, early 70s, and, you know, great stuff.
So we got Pink Floyd there too. Now guys, I mean, you're sounding not like Waters, but you're heavily Gilmour. If I close my eyes, I'm hearing David Gilmour at times.
Well, there's worse comparisons. I'll take it. I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest bands ever, and if even a remote comparison to that, it's good enough for me.
I saw you were on Channel 69 News, and the song was Maybe Tomorrow,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that shoot. First of all, when was it? I couldn't catch a date on that.
That
but
was
it
back in
there.
January.
That was back. Yeah. It was called what? It was
Music Mondays.
Music
yeah.
Mondays. All right, I got you. What was it like, the production? Who was mixing the sound? How does that all go down? How does that work?
Man behind the curtain.
We were worried about that.
It's a little bit of a Wizard of Oz type situation going on. You know, you just plug in and you just kind of hope for the best.
Now, I saw an article a while ago. It was in the morning call. Your band of the week, right? All right, now I saw one of the questions. Secret System.
Oh no.
What's your dream venue to play? Does anybody recall the answer?
Oh man. I probably
They
was.
said the place you wanted to play the most.
You probably answered it, right?
I was the one who submitted those answers. And, I remember keeping it pretty low key. I don't remember the answer. I'm going to say Penn's Peak, I think was the answer.
Wait, what did he say?
Penn's Peak.
I thought you said that. You get the green check mark from the Steel.
Penn's Peak was the dream venue, so I started negotiating with this guy.
Yes.
A couple months ago. I figured I might have an answer by now, but it takes a long time, so I'm working, plugging.
As we know.
And we're coming to final terms soon.
Nick, you're hard pressed right now, and if it doesn't work out,
I know. Steel Nation, if it doesn't work out, I guess this is the end of the shoot.
Or is it? So the next morning, I went up to the Steel Crew office and called the Peak again. After all, I had to come through for these guys. A promise is a promise. Remember, when I said we were coming to final terms, well, in the music industry, that means weeks or months. You see, Steel, Penn's Peak is a quality establishment that wants to ensure that they get the best musicians. This is why they're one of the top-notch music venues in our area. It isn't easy to get in. And even before all this phone call stuff that you see, I had to submit demos of the Secret System so people at the Peak knew what they sounded like before they would even consider them playing there. And then one day, out of the blue, this happened.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Secret System's in to play at the Peak. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to tell the boys in the band they're gonna be ecstatic. So I called the boys in the band and told them the good news, and they were cranked. The Steel Crew coming through. So we packed our gear and headed to Penn's Peak and Jim Thorpe. This place is beautiful and massive, and it has the best view of any music place around in the tri-state area. Hey, Steel Nation, we're here at the Peak, and we did it. We got the Secret System in, and they're playing right here. But unfortunately, we're not outside because the weather gods were not with us. But I understand this is not an uncommon thing for the Secret System. What can you guys tell me about it?
Well, we play it rains.
Well, let's go back in history. Today, rain. Last year at Music Fest,
torrential.
Year
flooding.
before that Music Fest.
so you guys,
3 years, three times.
We bring it.
three beautiful
Raining.
venues. Maybe you guys are doing like some type of rain dance, like.
Oh, I do all the time.
Anyway, we're inside tonight. That's where you guys go. And if it's squashed outside, we're inside. And guys, excited for tonight's gig?
Totally excited, man.
Definitely.
We're at the sound check. Absolutely sounding incredible. We're pumped, Steel. And you know what? I want to tell these guys, don't ever say that the Steel never did anything for you. Let's go inside and check them out. So there it is, Steel. A great bunch of guys playing their dream venue. If you would like to find out more on the Secret System, go to their website, thesecretsystemband.com. Most of the music used in this segment was theirs. And hey, if you got a couple of bucks laying around and you want to download the Secret System, just go to iTunes or Amazon and support them today. Rock on. Coming up next, Brian travels up to Shawnee Mountain for the annual Timberfest and tries to hang with the big boys.
We're the Secret System at Penn's Peak, and you're watching The Steel.
3 blind mice, 3 wise men, and 3 peas in a pod. What do these things have in common? All good things must come in threes. Like these guys. Three Brothers Beverage, located off Blue Valley Drive in Bangor, PA, specializing in all domestic and imported beers. Now featuring a Steel Season 2 promotional package. Get one 30-pack of Bud Light for only $21.69. Three Brothers Beverage, serving the community for over 2 decades. Offer valid through the end of March 2013.